You guys came out firing 8 of 16 in the first half and 3. Was there a conscious effort to shoot the 3 just based on what happened with the opponent, Iowa State, getting off the 3 last game?
No, I don't think it was a conscious effort. I think it was just more of what they gave us. Taking what they gave us. So I feel like that's really what it was.
How much does it help the rest of the game flow as you're knocking down threes?
It helps a lot, but I think mainly our energy was great this game, starting on the defensive end, and I think that really triggers everything for us. Just when you play hard and you play the right way, things tend to fall in your favor most of the time. So I think that's more of what it was, yeah.
Could you guys explain just the fit today? Obviously you've never seen those jerseys before. Talk about the fit.
It was for Native American Heritage Month, and it was pretty much just for us giving back to the community and showing our support.
What are your thoughts on the shoes?
I like them. I don't know about them. I don't think Jordan.
I don't know about. I saw Watson,
Yeah.
and they weren't really rocking the team. Was that planned or? Shoes?
Some of us it fits well, some of it doesn't. So. Did you learn anything from the Maui Classic that you took back into this game? You think good?
Definitely on the defensive end, rebounding and getting back in transition were two spots that we really needed to pick up on in practice and in the game and just get a lot better at in defense and energy in general. So we learned a lot in Maui.
Ready, man? Going up against some big time players and big guys up in Maui.
Yeah, you definitely learn a lot about yourself and about your team. I think it was, like I've said before, it was us taking it personal. And today I think we took it more personal than we did in Maui. And we did a lot better job rebounding, getting back in transition, and limiting transition points. So I feel like just taking that personal from this game and on forth would be good for us.
So would you say there's an extra sting off your shoulder just coming off that loss against Iowa State, and then you put in a performance y'all put up today?
No, I think that's still there. We always want to play with a chip on our shoulder, and we never want to. We want to leave it in the past, but we never want to forget that it happened, and forget that we are inconsistent a little bit. And so moving forward, we know we need to be better.
Jordan, you had a rare turnover for you in the first half, and next two possessions you had steals. But just talk about, I mean, you played here now more than a season. You hardly have any turnovers. Do you just hate turnovers? I mean, do they just drive you crazy?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like in order to win, you have to value the ball, and every time that there is a turnover, it just gives the other team opportunity. So I just feel like to help the team win, it's just very valuable to take care of the ball, and it does make me very angry.
I think tonight's was on a little screen. Did you think that you didn't? It looked like you didn't agree with the call, maybe.
I don't know if it was a good call or a bad call, but in the moment, I feel like I let my emotions get to me a little bit, but I feel like it was a good call.
And what's your emotions like after you have a turnover? Just fire you up even more?
Yeah, I feel like I've been using it to give me energy on the defensive end, just get a stop and get it right back for us.
Coach had identified 3 areas that rebounding, conversion defense, and pressure on the ball, and in all 3 of those areas, you guys pretty much excel statistically. But then 21 turnovers. What were your expectations in film study tomorrow?
For us, it's just mental. It's kind of a mental thing not to make a turnover and to make the right play, not to travel. It's just things we got to excel and improve on. So I'm sure once you watch the film, we'll see our mistakes and we'll make the corrections.
Did you feel like you got going maybe a little bit too fast? You had so much energy that sometimes you got too much?
Yeah, I do think so. I also think that sometimes it was just also what Matt said, just mental, not valuing the ball, playing too fast mentally, and I think we just need to get a lot better at that.
Do you guys think with just the way the game is played, the faster pace the game is, the turnovers will just come naturally and you just kind of have to accept that there will be some turnovers, just the way, playing the way that you guys play in terms of the pace?
Yeah, you got to accept that, there are some turnovers, but you want to limit them, and you want to value your possessions, just like Jordan said. So the more you value them, the less turnovers you have.
This team was ranked, I think, in RPI at least, was dead last in Division I. But the next three teams you're playing, particularly the next two, are not. Illinois State, USD, and then you're at Cal. Are you guys kind of aware of the importance of this stretch in the season?
Yeah, definitely. It's a big stretch for us, two of these games being away games. It's always great playing here in front of our amazing fans, but on the road is a different story. It's always a challenge no matter who you play. And we do have some very tough opponents coming up, so we definitely know that this stretch is going to be challenging, and we need all hands on deck. So,
is there any player that stepped up, in your opinion, that you didn't really expect to step up today?
Not that we don't expect it, but I feel like Nolan Lorraine did a great job in coming off the bench and playing a great role, as well as Nate. I feel like them responding to the coaches in practice and what they've done over the course of not only the summer but our 6 games this season, I feel like they've excelled.
So Nolan made that 3. Is that a shot that you kind of see Nolan taking more and more as the season progresses?
Yeah, he's a very good three-point shooter, especially in the little pick and pop situations. Whenever Nolan shoots, I expect it to go in. And the shot he made tonight looked very good out of his hand, so I wasn't surprised at all.
What does it say about the team where essentially all 5 of you guys at the court at the same time to shoot the 3? What does that pose?
It's a big threat in the modern game, especially having a 5-man that can step back and shoot it like that. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and opens up a lot of driving angles as well once we start knocking down threes.
What were your guys' thoughts on seeing Coach Dutcher get a team?
I thought it was funny.
How so?
It just never usually happens. When he got mad, you could tell he thought he was right. So I think it was funny to see him get a little red.
Do you think he maybe got it on purpose to keep you guys playing hard?
No, I don't think he got it on purpose. I think he was coaching the game more than he was anything else.